Yeah, let me tell you what makes not a lick of sense. Not one bit of sense does it make. And it kind of pisses me off because this dude went to Mar-a-Lago with a pew pew and a full gas can to try to, I guess, I'm assuming he was trying to, you know who. Okay, first off, I don't like this bastard in our office. I'll be the first one to tell you I can't stand him. But what good would it do? What good does it do? Now this guy was a young guy. He was like 21 and he was good looking. Had his whole life in front of him. Went to do that. Of course, the agent took care of the issue, if you get what I'm saying. I don't care what side you on. Violence is never the answer. Never. The answer is when it comes to this type of situations to get out and vote. That's how you fight back. You can't just go and try to everybody you don't like. And what's sad is that this person is from a red state. And I'm not saying he was red. I'm just saying he was from a red state. I don't get it. I don't get all this violence. I just don't understand it. All they're doing is making the Democrat Party look bad when we are not the ones trying to do anything but just vote someone else. We don't want them to be harmed. We just want them out of there. I don't understand. I don't care what party you belong to. Unaliving someone is not the answer. It's not. And that's the truth. It is not the answer. I know every president, every political person has dirt. They all do. No matter what side they are, they have dirt. But trying to unalive them, really? You were 21 years old. That means you didn't even have a life when they took you out. You hadn't even known anything about politics. And that's the truth. You hadn't lived through the struggle that the rest of us have lived. So what was your point? This crap makes no sense. I don't care who is the president. I don't care who's in office. If you don't like them, vote. Vote. That's the only way. That's the only way. Now, don't get me wrong. That when the day comes and the orange dumpster is out of office, oh yeah, that's going to be a party day. But now that doesn't mean I want him unalived. No, I don't want harm to come to him physically. I do want to see him in jail for the crap that he's done, but I don't want him unalived. I don't want him to be hurt. I want to see the day they put him in handcuffs and walk him to his prison. That's what I want to see. But this whole trying to unalive people, y'all gotta stop this mess. Come on now, have some common sense. Nobody deserves to be unalived because your opinion is different from everybody else's. Because you don't agree with that one person. Honey, if that's the case, wouldn't be a person left on earth. Because everybody's going to disagree with everybody. That's the way it is. You got to be strong enough to just get your ass out there and put in a vote. That's the only way you're going to settle this. Now, this young man who was good looking, he looked to be intelligent. Maybe. I don't know. He was unalived. He can't live to tell a story. What was the point? You went to a place knowing that there was a strong possibility the person you was looking for would not be there. What was the point? You had no point except for you're gone now. Not only did you were trying to cause harm on everybody else, but now your family Your family's hurting. This don't make no sense to me. Have we as a country have settled for violence over having common sense? You know, I am one of those yes, I am a proud trans. I lean towards the Democrat. I am proud of that. But even with me, there's got to be some common sense. I don't like the president. I don't like his crew. I'm talking about in Congress. But I'm not going over there trying to hurt nobody because I don't like that. I don't believe that way. I believe in karma and the universe, and what they put out is going to come back to them. And then I'm going to go to the midterms and I'm going to vote the way I want to vote. And that's how we should be. You know what I'm saying? That's how we should be. All this violence makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. You know, Trump isn't the first president in history to have these type of things try to happen. I mean, we've lost a couple due to this type of stuff. But this don't make no sense. It just makes no sense to me. Why can't we do better and think, hey, I don't like this person. This person is sick. Whatever you think. Now, I'm not just saying Trump. I'm just saying in general. And let's do some praying that the universe or whoever you believe in will act. And let's get out there at the polls and put our vote in. That's what we got to do. Get out there and put our vote in. He was 21 years old. And I swear, his parents should have gave him a lot more spankings when he was little. I'm just saying. Something was wrong. You're 21. You don't have that much political stress on you. You're a 21-year-old white, possibly straight guy. Where is your problem? The shit that's going on doesn't affect you. I don't get this. I don't see what the issue is. Anyway, it just breaks my heart to see this young man do some stupid and be unalive for it. Y'all, we got to get some common sense. If we don't like somebody in office, go vote them out. That's all you got to do. And that's the only way you're going to be able to do anything is that. Love you.